The match between Power Dynamos and Nkana, the mother of all was out of what could have happened, but expect the runs from that young man up against Beston Chambesh's 11. As far as the manning of the goalpost is concerned, and would set it up. So, Ndeke Township is ready to host the visitors from Wuzakile, and we hope that you will enjoy the match as Mr. Yalavi gets the game underway. Power Dynamos and Nkana. Don't blink because you might just lose. Joining me to talk about this match from a technical perspective is Muka Mwenda, who's been having pep talk, looking at the game with a lot of speculation and possible speculation that could be accurate or inaccurate for that matter. But look at that fill-up. This is what they call being filled to the rafters.
Certainly so, and I think the atmosphere is rife. It's pregnant with anticipation. Power Dynamos hosting Nkana. What better way, as both these teams are fighting for the top 4 slots. Nkana winning twice in their last 5. Power only winning once in their last 5 with 3 draws and 1 loss. Whilst, of course, Nkana 1 loss and 2 draws. Remember, it's number 4 taking on number 6. And in between them is the spoiler in Zanaco. It's about who takes their chances. And Nkana here have come not only to take their chance, but also sort of stamp their authority. It's Nkana who are asking all the important questions in the beginning. Are they looking to set the tone?
Power Dynamos with the Bakotila taking things easy. Power Dynamos will be very, very wary of the fact that out of Nkana's 8 victories in the derby, 5 of those victories are from Arthur Davis Stadium. Early stage yet. So for Nkana, this is a place where they're very, very comfortable. So you could say it's home away from home. Throw into Nkana. The battle will be won and lost in the midfield, obviously. Larson Tole has a return. And every time there's a good move here, there's a lot of appreciation. It's going to be technical, but you don't expect it to be cagey.
Well, not in the early stages, certainly, but you expect some emotion to kick in. I think the 2 sets of players tend to know how to get under the skin of the opponents, so they would taunt their opponent players. A bit of showboating, which is really unnecessary because right now composure will be needed.
It's very electric in the very early stages. North side, these 2 sides not waiting. In the meantime, pressure perhaps as Konrani Chibodi missteps and falls, but no damage done. Mangani for the clearance. Switching play to try and find the exciting Richard Ngoma, who's already showed what he's capable of doing.
I see you, Joshua Mutale, and I raise you, Richard Ngoma. The 2 creative players in the middle. And you can certainly see that both these teams are trying to balance youth and maturity, and they all have to take their chances. I think the first 4 minutes have just shown that nobody's respecting anybody here. I would expect a little bit more of composure and just the build-up of play.
Danger here, that's a nice effort. And you can expect Jacob Ngulube to do more of that this afternoon. And appreciation from the fans, Nkana ones in this particular instance.
for an opportunity again on the flank, and it's just about picking up that opportunity. I think when the ball comes in, he almost sees the corner and knows that Lawrence Mulenga may not be able to go there, but he just doesn't whoop it with the necessary spin. George Chilufya just backing out orders. Beston Chambeshi tends to sit back. He will stand definitely during the course of the match because pressure will mount. I think teams sizing up each other, but it's that control of play. Take up 4 or 5 passes, and the team that manages to do that slightly more quickly will be the team that will control the tone of the game.
It's about control of the midfield, and these two sides are looking for bragging rights for this weekend, at least, could say, for the rest of the few matches that remain as the Super League slides towards its closure. In the meantime, there's a little matter of concern because Stephen Chulu will be looking for some treatment, but no, maybe he doesn't. Corner kick, Pod Animals, quickly taken. And this is obviously an expected fast-paced match. Still, Power trying to put pressure, and the little pass that Joshua Mutale would have loved to sneak in is thwarted. This is Ngonga. He's trying to pick out Richard Ngoma, but it's Bakodila on the ball to his goalkeeper.
The work rate from Ngoma is really remarkable. I mean, he's just chasing down the balls. Brian has an opportunity to throw in Kennedy.
That's a clever ball from Brian Wheeler, but still, Wheeler has another chance. He doesn't give it to Tiki Chiluba. Instead, there's an effort from Derek John Soko.
Tiki peeled to the left, and I think maybe the option would have been to take it wide as Soko opted to shoot there. But it's the kind of pressure that's coming from the on-rushing front pair there, because Kombozi was out, Oliver Lumbia and Bob Chansa just holding that front line and realizing that they need to cover that second run from the attacking midfielder there. But it's 6 minutes, it feels like it's been 30.
Well, there's more to come, my friend, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. That ball goes out. Throw in and showing interest to take it. Kletas Mlalani. However, Nkana quickly take advantage. There's a run there. Alex Ngonga on the far side is being hotly pursued by Aaron Katebe, but still Nkana in control of proceedings. Ngulube, he's got his second effort and goal.
Dzeko can do so much damage from that area, and I'm a bit disappointed that Linus Makaza Jr. didn't close him down, because look, the brilliance is not something that you can doubt from some of these players here. We've seen them score from range, and if you don't buy the lottery ticket, you won't win the lotto. I think a few of the players are just pulling back 50-50 opportunities, as much as the ferocity might be a bit too early. But the intensity of the game is just on point.
Look at that effort as Alex Ngonga, who obviously is at his former home, trying to keep that ball in play. You all remember what he did on his return to Power Dynamos in a debut, punishing Power Dynamos on behalf of Nkana. Quickly taking free kick. This is Chiboni. He has to try and release the ball quicker than that. But Power Dynamos take over with Joshua Mutale. Oh, that's good ball. And there is Tiki Chiluba for support. It's to Tiki. Will he bring in the cross? He does, but well defended. Nkana. There's always going to be something special on a number of occasions as the match progresses. We've only played 9 minutes here at the Arthur Davis Stadium. Make no mistake, for Nkana, they're home away from home. They're very comfortable here. But Power out for some revenge. pride is at stake. Homes are divided. And the fans are elated, looking for more euphoria. No foul, says the referee. And Paul Dynamos can start from the back. This is Makwaza Jr. from the generation of legends in football. Linos sneaking the pass to Tiki, who doesn't manage to control the ball, to the chagrin of Power Dynamo supporters. Alex Ngonga will be the focal, the center of attention. He may want to make a meal out of any slight abrasion on him.
Bakodila straight into Ngonga's back. Those two were not only teammates but friends who would even enjoy a little bit of tea over the weekend. But he knows that Ngonga is very temperamental. So the idea there is just to shake him off a little bit as Bakodila pushes him in the back. Makwaza Jr. And they know they can get under his skin. I'm certainly hoping that Ngonga just is calm about it, because Ngonga may pick up an unnecessary yellow. Aaron Katewe in the mix as well, telling Ngonga, what are you doing? But look, with Ngonga, it's pure business.
Look, it's business. I was about to say.
It's pure business with Ngonga. Forget that we are friends. Forget that I come to your house. It's a derby day. I'm here to punish you.
Well, he sets up a tone that raises emotions a little bit. He knows how to rub his opponents the wrong side, so you might forget the focus of why you're here. But it's all part of the play, one hopes. Trying to break, make sure the ball is whipped into that 18. Tolle here. He does manage, but little support. Ngonga was all alone. Not much yet seen from Power Dynamo's strike force, it's got to be said, and in that sense you want to think that Nkana done the minimum, keeping Power strikers at bay.
Well, it might be Nkana positive or a Power negative. I think the movement of the ball between Kennedy Musonda and Brian, not quite the best, and they're not using the flanks very well, this Power side so far. I think Tiki Chiluba ineffective for the most part. Joshua Mutale as well. Between him and Frederick Mulambia, they have to be slightly quicker in terms of that interchange of passes. But for me, the focal point is Brian, and I'm not seeing him.
Ngonga, he's looking for the angle. He gets it. It's a 10 effort, but he uses his strength to good effect. Now, Kennedy Musonda, he needs support and gets it from Tiki Chiluba. Will he cross it? And the break nearly happens, but Tiki is still in there. Nkana take over. Gulove and Nkana, when they move forward, look very dangerous. They've got a lot of promise. Gondwe. That effort is blocked, but there could be an injury in the process.
There's a bit of a problem for Power. Is even a
federation to be representatives of the nation in CAF assignments. So for Power Dynamos, they have to fight to get into that slot.
And they got to do the business on the field of play. I think for them, they have to win the next two matches and hope that things elsewhere sort themselves out. Quick reminder on the table and how it looks thus far. It's Red Arrows at the top with 64 points. Remember, they only need 2 points from the remaining 2 games to win the title. Should they beat Chambeshi tomorrow at Nkoloma Stadium, they get crowned champions for the first time since 2004. And second position as Zesco. They'll be hoping for a slip. Remember, in third, Greener goes. And Nkana, the team in question at the moment, with Bazongonga fighting for every opportunity there, looking to just get the better of Aaron Katebe, gets clipped. And Ngonga can take it from there. I've seen him score from range. He, of course, is at number 4 with his team on the table. And at number 6, a Power Dynamos on 44 points.
It's a free kick in a very good position for Power Dynamos. Great advantage here. Good position for Nkana. Danger for Power. Pressure on the home side. And Ngonga is standing behind the ball, showing interest as Jacob Ngulube as well. Good opportunity which we've seen has been taken positively by many a player. So will it be Ngulube? Will it be Alex Ngonga? And Lawrence Mulenga under pressure. He has his wall to protect him, but how solid is that wall? Is it Ngulube? Is it Ngonga? It's Ngonga! It goes wide, but it had power in it.
Chance goes begging. Ngonga knew what he wanted to do. He went more for power than precision. He couldn't just wrap it up. He hit it straight with his laces. The inside of the boot would have been more ideal. As much as the power would have been yanked out a little bit, I think he was going to leave Lawrence Mulenga flat-footed. It's a technique that you can only perfect by constantly practicing it. But Ngonga has made a lot of practice of this field of play. After his return, when he joined Nkana, he punished Power, and he showed that they lost out on a diamond in the gem. Talking about diamonds, he's not polishing it as much, Brian. We're not seeing a lot from him, but 3 goals so far from him, and he's one of those who just needs half a chance, and he'll punish you. Well, I think it's Nkana who are in the ascendancy at the moment. Power Dynamos not really working together in that final third.
Richard Ngoma. Well, looks like it's a Power Dynamos free kick. And yes, it's Nkana that you could say are enjoying more of the ball and creating more of the scoring opportunities. Not that there are many in the game so far to talk about, but Nkana have had more threats going forward than has Power Dynamos, who now have a chance to push with Musonda. But there is a very strong resistance with Steven Chulu on that occasion.
Again, I'll talk about their inability to react quickly, but obviously a bit later on as we notice this precision of action.
It's Nkana again, fighting for the ball is Mutale. He is on it. Joshua, beautiful play, but there is a handball and free kick to Power Dynamos.
So, when Joshua Mutale gets the ball, he does try to flick it to Frederick Mulambia, but Mulambia, if it wasn't for that handball, was not going to get that ball. That interchange of play, very perfect. Let's talk a little bit about that shot from earlier on, stolen by the young Joshua Mutale. Little 1-2 with, of course, Frederick Mulambia. And once he flicks the ball, you sort of know that Oliver Lumbia has lost it in that instance. Lumbia at sea when those 2 youngsters are interchanging play, but they have to be quicker and the support play needs to be better. That's the problem with Power Dynamos at the moment. Every time the ball is gotten by Kennedy Musonda, there's no support from Brian, there's no support from Mulambia, there's no support from Tiki Chilua, and for me Tiki has been the quiet one.
And it's a free kick now. Cletus Mulolani, Power, that was close, and Mangani has a touch on it, but it's such a well-taken free kick from Cletus Mulolani.
Mulolani had a misunderstanding with the crossbar, and it gets the better of that misunderstanding. Again, we talked about Mangani Banda's height. If the goalkeeper was taller, he would have parried it over goal. But in that instance, those laces help him. But how many times is he going to come lucky?
This is why we watch this biggest match in the land, because of all those possibilities. Oh, what an amazing shot that one was. In the meantime, it's Nkana in control, and they can move very quickly up front. Lyson Tole. Pace match it is. Bob Chancellor tries to change the weight of attack, but it's power that benefit through Brian Mwila. Mulolani switching play, trying to find Kennedy Musonda. Good defensive work there with Stephen Chulu in it. Tiki. Mutale. Tiki. Makwaza Jr. Mulolani. Oh, good ball, which is lost, and Colombia doesn't complete the business. A bit of disbelief there, but keeps a calm demeanor in the power coach.
Monash people knows fully well that they're knocking on the door. A hard worker really is Kennedy Musonda. I don't think he's getting enough support, and this man here can feel the pressure, Mangani Banda. But it was Mulambia who was reaching for the stars, unfortunately.
Ngonga on the ball. He hits a flat cross, and it goes out for a corner. I thought that he would hold on to the ball a little bit longer. It's a Nkana corner kick here. Pressure is real. Chiboni calling for a quick taking corner kick, but Lawrence Mulenga is alert. Can assure you that there are many fans still trying to get into Arthur Davis Stadium as Tiki Chiluba passes the ball to Joshua Mutale for power. There's a moving screen there.
Definitely a foul and a yellow card on my account. I certainly think that Michael Lialabi will have to stamp his authority. That is a bookable offense. He stopped the young man from running through the channel, and we saw what that was. It's a professional foul. He has to be given yellow. He went for the man and forgot about the ball. And to be honest, Stephen Chulu is now walking a tightrope, skating on thin ice, is he? The young man just drops the shoulder, passes the ball, wants to go around him, and he takes no care whatsoever of the ball. He goes straight for the man. The last time there was a free kick was a moment of beauty from Cletus Muloleni. Ladies and gentlemen, this opportunity reeks of brilliance. And in terms of angles and mathematics, I will tell you now that this is a better position than the first one. If we can whoop it in the same trajectory with the same ferocity, we might be seeing a moment of brilliance. Like I said, it reeks of a goal.
So, Mulolani, what does he have? He showed what he is capable of doing, and now he's got another chance. Looks like that is part of his assignment for the afternoon. Here's Kletas straight into the wall, but ball on Mwila. And this is Mutale. The ball not well struck. It will go out for a goal kick, and then Nkana can relax, as Power Dynamos fans regret. So moments still coming through to Alex Ngonga. Just getting the feeling that something is coming through, and Alex might be on top of it.
Well, they will be very bullish. 2 wins in their last 5, and this Nkana side has only conceded 3 goals.
Richard Ngoma. Difficult to attend to, but wins a throw in. Arthur Davis packed to the rafters, like they say. Throw in to be taken by Lyson Tole. The target, Ngonga, who loses the ball. Brian Mwila is forced to come deep and collect the ball. Can't be the best of news for Power Dynamos. Means that he's feeling starved up there.
That's the amount of pressure that Nkana are putting on this Power side. But remember, it's Power who've had clear opportunities. There's a bit of a battle going on between Joshua Mutale there and, of course, Kondwani Chiboni. Remember, Kondwani Chiboni is one of the two players that used to play for Power alongside Alex Bazongonga. The two young men, they're just going at it like two bulls trying to impress a woman. Look at it there. You did ask at what point does the ferocity kick in, the animosity, just their necessary physicality. I think we passed the mark about 10 minutes ago.
Bakodila for the free kick. Power Dynamos. It's only getting better. Here comes the ball. Mangani collects with much ease. Saying hello to the first 30 minutes of the match. The air of expectation is very easy to feel. Lyson Tole, usual support from Richard Ngoma. Nkana, Ngoma, he's cutting in. He's got space, chance here, and clearance is crucial in that sense for Power Dynamos. This is Brian. Does he have the necessary support? He does, from Kennedy Msoda. Tiki Chuluba. The brilliance of Mutale is well checked. And rightly so by Derek Mukombozi as Nkana break for another threat nearing the Power area. Breakdown, but recovery through Alex Ngonga, who runs out of space.
That was an elbow in Ngonga's neck, and I certainly think that I think it's Aaron Katebe there, an elbow in Ngonga's neck, just there. That is a foul. Aaron Katebe should be picking up a yellow card. That is not only a bookable offense, he can be sent off. He's fortunate to not be on the naughty list of Michael Lialabi. And this is where the officials have to come in. Ngonga is unhappy. And you know, the funny thing is, Ngonga and Aaron Katebe are bosom buddies off the field of play.
Well, it's business, like we said earlier on. So, back to it. You have to use everything at your disposal to take the steam out of your opponent. Lawrence Mulenga sends the ball forward, trying to find Kennedy Msonda. Bob Chansa. His ball is met by the enemy. This is Brian Mwila. No foul as Nkana take over, but lose the ball quickly to aid the Power Dynamos. Msonda drops it for Mutale. Mutale on the left. Good blockade. Joshua with another chance to Linus Bakwaza Jr. Having a game here at the Arthur Davis Stadium. Mulambia trying to find Joshua. It's going to be a throw in to Power Dynamos, but Nkana think otherwise.
Well, there's a slap. There's a slap actually on the young man Joshua Mutale.
But the game has continued.
I think Michael Lialabi needs to have eyes at the back of his head. There's a slap on Joshua Mutale from, of course, Jacob Ngulube.
So, still pressure on Nkana as Power exerted. And a fancy clearance with Derek Mukombozi. Nkana in possession. Well, there is a lot of attention that is being sought here from Mr. Michael Yalabi. And the emotions beginning to rise high.
Well, earlier on, there's the ball. As he clears the ball, Mutale, he is slapped by Jacob Ngulube right there. Well, I don't know, Ngulube must have been thinking that it's the Oscars or something.
We're not going to go back there, but the referee doesn't see it, so it's not an issue. But Nkana push forward.
There are two balls on the field of play. Play probably needs to be stopped. Lialavi.
Well, looks like a lot of work that's being put here on the referee. And if there's one man that is putting pressure on the ref, it's Alex Ngonga.
Ngonga is saying Oliver Mwenya is the one you pay attention to, telling Lialavi.
Well,
Lialavi has to rescind his decision. Ngonga is on Oliver Mwenya, straight in his face. Ngonga knows fully well that there's much more to football than having it your way.
Well, he certainly has gotten attention away from the game itself on other matters. He's the center of attraction with everything else that is conjuring up. And
well,
that is
I would certainly love this game to finish 11 v 11. At the rate it's moving, I think we might see a sending off. The temperament is not precise. It's not really what we expect.
Chance here, Katebe. And it's a step on, Ngonga steps on Katebe.
Katebe and Ngonga at it.
Now this is getting a little bit out of hand because every wrong thing that is happening, for some reason, there's Alex in it.
Well, Katebe was the first to hit Ngonga into the neck. He elbowed him, and Ngonga pays back as Katebe heads the ball to his goalkeeper, Lawrence Mulenga. Ngonga leaves studs on Katebe.
Well, it's a game that is supposed to be beautiful and full of just nothing but the game itself. But it's a derby, and I suppose the pressure now is on the officials to stamp the authority. So
when Ngonga is chasing the ball, Katebe passes the ball to Lawrence Mulenga. As he goes down, Ngonga just goes straight and steps on him. And Ngonga did that knowing fully well that Katebe gave him an elbow earlier on. Well, Michael Lialavi is having a chat with the two of them. It's a yellow card for both of them, I reckon. Like I said, we might not see this game ending 11 v 11.
It's a Kitwe derby, ladies and gentlemen. Neither side wants to back down. So Aaron Katebe and Alex Ngonga both get yellow carded. But there might be a loss of what's important, the game itself. Power Dynamos start, and this is Bakodila. Stefan Chulu got yellow carded in the 23rd minute. And this is Mulambia to Musonda. Good play. Brian Wheeler to Mulambia. Power Dynamos threatening with Mulambia. Mutale chips the ball.
Again, every time they're in a position where they can really punish Nkana, they decide to not do that. The nice interchange of play has Nkana confused. The cartwheels from the likes of Frederick Mulambia, Joshua Mutale, really that interchange of play. And for me, the man who is turning up for power is Kennedy Musonda. I'm not seeing a lot from Brian Wheeler, and more so Tiki Chiluba. I think I've seen more of Oliver Mwene than Tiki Chiluba. The second assistant has been more in the game than Tiki Chiluba.
10 minutes left to play here at the Arthur Davis Stadium. Pressure is real. Something has to give. For Power Dynamos, looking for revenge. Nkana will be saying, well, in the last 2 meetings, they were successful, back-to-back victories.
Franklin, everything is set here for a blockbuster. The stadium is full to the rafters. The atmosphere is on point. Are we seeing some magic here from Nkana?
Can't completely lose hope of that happening. Richard, this foul is offside actually. It's going to be a power free kick. The magic, the brilliance. You can only imagine what will happen when there's a goal here. The pressure on the other side on whoever is going to concede.
Oliver Mwene blows for offside. And on the World of Champions, you see it in high definition. There's a pullback, but Michael Ielabi doesn't see that Kennedy Musonda, the most hard-working player in this Nkana, in this power team.
Ngonga is on side. He's got a man to beat. Alex.
Even Roberto Carlos would not score from there. The angle was quite acute. But again, where's the support play from the likes of Jacob Ngulube, Patrick Ngoma, Richard Ngoma? When Ngonga gets that ball, you know he's going to be pushed to the end by Aaron Katere.
And you've got to know, Alex will always fight for the ball up front.
Most
you
certainly.
Guarantee 3 out of 5 efforts. He will get the ball from the opponent. He's going to put pressure, so you're right.
So
he does need somebody to anticipate that move and the possibility of him winning the ball. But for now, it is power pushing. Mulalani's ball. Musonda plays it backwards. This is Mutale. And there's Brian Mwila. He's got a man to beat Mwila!
Talk about pulling when you're supposed to be releasing. That was supposed to be a release, Brian. You do not pull back. You cannot pull back in that opportunity. Brian Bitsemaka leaves him for dead. He is swimming in the grass. Nice first touch. There it goes. He's supposed to be releasing the ball. He pulls it. Far post would have been precise. Come on, if you beat Mangani from there, I would be disappointed. Mangani Banda does the needful, covers the near post, and Mangani is talking to his defender there, and his defender pushes him away. That means that the defender doesn't have confidence in the goalkeeper, because your goalkeeper will tell you something. You pay attention. He is the boss. He is the Admiral General of that defense. Boy, oh boy, don't we have a game on our hands?
John Soko's throw in. Another one for Power Dynamos as the home side advances in the Kitwe Derby. Beautiful play one more time from Mwila. He seems to get the better of his marker. Anybody's ball. Richard Ngoma to Alex Ngonga. Ball goes out. It's Nkana throw in. Just about 6 minutes remain here at the Arthur Davis Stadium. It's goalless in the biggest football show in the land. Interchange of passes, Power Dynamos build up, but they lose the ball in that breakdown. Shivoni takes advantage and passes it to Oliver Lumbia, who releases it to Nguluve. Nguluve, he's made 2 efforts of his own, Nguluve. He's dangerous, and he's got that chance, tries to flick the ball up.
Power Dynamos have only conceded once at home in their last 5 games, scoring 3 times. The last team to visit them, Zesco United, the current champions, looking to be dethroned by Red Arrows. If Red Arrows pick up a victory against Chambeshi, that is tomorrow. Remember, Chambeshi beat Power here by 1-0. Before that, Power drew 0-0 again with Power Dynamos, like the Zesco United game. Before that, they beat Nkwazi and beat Butekon 1-0 and 2-0 respectively.
Chance here, Ngonga. He dazzles his defender, and that effort goes wide. You keep on trying like this, so you don't write him off. One of those is bound to go on target. But Ngonga keeps on being the fighter that he is and knows the responsibility on his shoulders. 5 minutes remaining. A highly hyped up match in Kitwe. Who will go honking on the streets of Kitwe this evening? Whose cars will make the most noise? Joshua Mutale getting a word from the referee. And this is why.
Well, Mutale just goes straight into the back of Oliver Lumbia. He will say it wasn't intentional. Lumbia was an innocent bystander.
Mangani Banda to decide. Always important to remember that this love affair between Power and Nkana goes many, many years.
43 to be precise. Talking about Mangani, his first derby, Mangani Banda. And what a way. So far, he's had the crossbar save his blushes and those of his defense. The team that has become closer is Power. But Mangani knows fully well that a game is played over 90 minutes. All of that amounts to nothing if Nkana punish them by getting that ball over the line of Lawrence Mulenga.
Patrick Gondwe finds Ngoma, who finds Twale, but
Oliver Mwene is flagged off. Yeah, it's an offside.
Two minutes remaining here at the Arthur Davis Stadium. Will there be some let drama just before there is that rest? Searching, looking for opportunities. Mutale gets the support. Mutale, will he try? He plays it behind Musonda. So that doesn't help matters, but it's the way he cuts into that defense, Joshua Mutale, that makes him such a dangerous player. Lyson Tole. Still working hard, Lyson, but Power win a throw in. Shouldn't be too, could be some considerable amount of time added on, considering the stoppages that characterized the earlier part of the first half. Musonda to Joshua Mutale. Very tricky player. Mutale has got the attention of three defenders and loses the ball in the process. Patrick Gondwe does so too. Foul. Free kick Nkana. What a half we've had here. No goal, but a lot of emotions as Nkana refused to succumb and Power failed to find that scoring opportunity. Linos. Is he onside? No, he's not. That's offside. Kennedy Musonda. 2 minutes added on to this first half. That's kept soccer fans on the edges of their seats. The clubs are full. And the drinks are flowing, I'm pretty sure. And so too are the analysis and expectations. the many people that could have come together in one vehicle as Power and Nkana supporters. I'm not so sure whether they'll go back in the same fashion when one team loses. Bob Chansa, big fella that executing his role well this afternoon. Nguluve to Chansa. Doesn't do too well for that particular ball he should have released earlier. Atones for that mistake. Bob uses his body to good effect as Nkana come through. And this is Ngonga. Will he connect? He hesitates and shoots wide. He really ought to have crossed the ball. I thought of looking up because Richard Ngoma seemed to have been waiting for it. He was in a good position. It's yellow and red here in Ketu and many places too. Power's perhaps last chance to mount an attack. It's a free kick. Or will it be a throw-in? Kennedy Bisonda has made some decent efforts up front, save for the organized defense. And guess what? The ball is going in Nkana's way. That throw in, Lyson Tole to Mangani Banda, and the referee says enough of the action, and what remains is for the court unverified and verified on a halftime analysis.